All in favour?
Tautoko.
Would you like to do that?
Kia ora koutou. Yes, we'll be live streaming this on the NRC YouTube channel today. So just letting everyone in the room and online know that under the NZ Privacy Act 2020, we must inform you that it is live streamed. So if you do not wish to be on that platform, please let us know now. And we are.
Bit of a rough start, but we're going to get there. So item 5.2, receipt of actions. Do I have a mover? No? Who would second it?
I'm happy to second. Kia ora, ko Peter Lucas tēnei.
Right, Jay, any conversation around receipt of actions? Yeah. On paper, council. Maps are prepared. So that we've received the draft report. Budget. Oh, you got any comments? Overdue production, but it will still enable us to fly around the whole and round about on the year. So I'm still able to provide further. Okay, any other conversation? Yes.
No, just a comment. Councillor Jones said that some of the comments. They have been very here, I think.
Okay.
They might share with them or something,
All right.
or where it might.
Okay, so Lucas, the remote mics aren't working. So if you can't hear clearly, if you just send a note or let us know if someone's moved forward. Can you hear all right, Greg?
Yeah, my mic's working all right, thanks.
Okay, so all in favour? Against?
Ai, kia ora, e tautoko ana hai.
Okay, financial report, item 6.1, page 48. I have a movement. Yeah. Back. Second. Yes.
So essentially, the position hasn't changed substantially from previous report last month. Still looking at 707,000. favour of the budget. We don't have the managed fund return them this month yet, although all applications are, it was a very good month. So expecting to see gains rather than losses. I'm that happy to take any questions about my staff. Simon, did you hear that question?
No, I didn't. But if the chair could repeat it, I can hear the chair.
Okay, Joe, can you just voice your question now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that part of the speakers there, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear us all right?
Referring to page 48, this version, first page, the financial, going down to the background. You've got in the summary, financial figures there. Transferred from and to special reserves of 8.26 million. Yet the budget was only for transfer to reserves of 1.867 million.
Yeah.
What is there a difference?
The
If you want to comment this, if you go to page 52 of the agenda,
Yep.
you'll see the explanation as to why the transfers to reserves, 8.2 compared to the budget transfer to reserves of 1.8. And it shows there in those 6 bullet points, provides the explanation as to why.
Okay, so I apologise, because I was not downloaded.
Top page 52. Okay, any other questions, Jack?
Just a small one, we think to be good, this is probably challenge. Yeah, I'm wondering, that's a question that we did last month. It's only a small one, but you understand it in Korean.
One there is due to the redevelopment for undertaking street. But I think that's all the same production, but I'll also have been speaking to Phil about it. The outlook that we do have some tenants that are potentially looking to move on a business or quite a business. So there's a lot of pressure coming on that space.
Right, so my question, are we able to renegotiate on this? Still have that.
We do the rent refusal, least so we'll look at that, but we don't want to set up ourselves in a position where we're going to lose out on that time, so it's about, so we're not conscious of that.
Yeah, some of it could be in the matter of and I'm just how we can
as much as we can be, but as you appreciate, there's a balancing act between revenue risk pension versus everything. So
and reduce the area
Just one question, because you know how many they can build in the
don't know. That's why we put that and at the moment, and the camera is the only one that's showing a reduction in revenue.
Just I'm John is next.
Okay. Okay, but you say.
Up to the RMA application fee.
Well, then, give me. Oh. Then.
I wouldn't necessarily correlate that with the economy going quite well. I think we're still seeing recently a good result, 5% up today. But is that, are we ahead of any potential of that? And like I said earlier, in terms of the property, some of those signs aren't looking that great. As you can see, our rates report is still doing well on the reflection of rates reading. So things are still looking okay, but
I think we come forward, Colin, if you got it online, Jim.
John, yeah, there's a question about the final income from application.
Yeah, well, okay, but,
So that's a good question. We actually think we've seen recently a bit of a slowdown in the number of applications received, but the increase of expenditure due to some consent with the process recently, more important in particular, and which we gone areas, have more cost in terms of tuition and consulting and the telecoms cost in the other. So it increased revenue basically on cost, it's the consulting and cost of commission. So it's sort of balanced.
Any other conversation around this point? Rich, you okay?
Yep, I'm good, thanks.
Right. Do we take it, can we have this, item received? All in favour? Aye.
Aye.
Kei te tautoko a hau ko Peter Lucas Jones tēnei noho mai.
Jeff, can we have the page number as well as the item, please?
Yeah. Page
Next time.
Item 7.1.
Yep.
Rating consideration, section 102 Biosecurity Act.
Okay.
Report by
Yep.
Robin Broadhurst.
Yep,
We've got two recommendations here, that the report rating consideration under section 100T of the Biosecurity Act of 1991 by Robin Broadhurst, corporate planning specialist, and Tyler Talia, corporate strategy manager, dated 31st, AKP received. I have a mover in the second. Jack and Martin. Okay. We have got item 2. Any discussion around the council adopts the section 100T analysis proposed of setting the test management. Yep.
With the 35 or 65, 35. We would be of the full vessel staffing. What else? Vessel ships. Obviously, it's for fashion. It would be possible.
See in the agenda on page 55, it explains that the charges by graduates by shared commercial course and renovations. 35% funded for combination of increasing investments in the council revenue. So, for example, a visiting vessel that doesn't have a mooring will not be applied this charge. You can't administer it the way that you can actually apply a charge.
They have to be spotted
And, then first of all, I NPI, we were, then identify them. Same way as you pay over, charge. These are the people that are bringing, the water in the market. There must be some way of charging income investments. They're coming from New Zealand, but they're going to pay a charge towards, what bringing up. Rather than, we're relying on New Zealanders, that they're all forms of investment. And put the bill down for a little. How can we charge? We can charge people coming on paying, but the country, there must be some mechanism to charge them coming in like that. The nation can't do that.
Yeah, that's correct. There's no mechanism that provides for regional council to charge on the basis.
There is none for now.
Well, I'm not doing some mechanism that they can charge. And then that we have to the central government that it must be a charge on vessels that
NPI, John, have you, had this issue before that you've tried?
Could you, Chair, in respect of commercial vessel, new commercial vessel visiting New Zealand, we do apply an arbitrary charge where council could consider increasing this in subsequent policy years to charge it so those are new ships coming in to berth, and they don't have a mooring per se, but they use that berth. But in respect of visiting yachts, there's no way at the moment, unless in fact, before the legislation apply a surcharge to that would apply across all of New Zealand. But many of those visiting vessels we know do acquire a berth. They do go to marinas. Some of them do fill up a mooring, and in which case we receive our benefit from that through the marina or through a charge on it. No, because it can be. And one of those about the awesome 2 years ago. They do have to meet a biofouling level, which is administered by NPI. They do have to pass a test so that a minimum standard of biofouling for the country. And some of those, I understand, that in terms of ports they visit, some of those ports are also subject to diver inspection by pirates, maybe with divers by NPI.
Well, I'm not saying, even if it goes to the advisory right recently, but the element in that sort of.
I'm just thinking, Chairman, that possibly something that could address with the opinion of the process. I think we're actually chasing out a small group of people, that I think for small. But not that doesn't go to the week. And the company possible, if possible, can really done. But I think lots of
I certainly think that Kate and the team have been working on in the top of the North regions in respect of building a database of all vessels across that region, and that would include, visiting vessels that use these marinas from time to time, but not all the time. That would be very helpful because we can then trace that owner and apply, charges that we can. But at the moment, there is no registration of a vessel across the nation.
Okay, thanks, Scott. Jack, so we've got two options here. We've got option 1 and option 2. We agree. Staff have recommended option 1, adopt analysis of section 100T, Biosecurity Act 113. So, are we all in favour of option 1?
Yep, I,
I think the second one.
Okay, so we need to move the second one first.
I don't think we have nothing.
Yeah, I'll talk on moving both.
Yeah, that's why it could be clear.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we have that option 1. Okay, so we have all in favour of option 1? Again?
I,
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so we got item 7.2.
I'd like to move 7.2, thanks. All 7 at once.
All 7, okay, very bold.
Kei te tautoko hoki ahau. I'm happy to second that.
Okay, Rick, you can start the conversation.
Look, I just want to thank the staff for the work on this. I have looked at every single page. I think it's up to 244 on the agenda. So test me on each table if you like, but I've had a look at them. Appreciate the work. Definitely appreciate the work, and I believe we've done the consultation and we've listened to the consultation. So I really appreciate and thank the other councillors for listening to that consultation. And I believe we've made the right decision. And that's why I'm very happy to move all 7. Thank you.
Okay, Peter Lucas Jones.
Yeah, I think that things are set out very well in the document. I'm keen to see us move forward. We have been through a process which has enabled us to understand the lay of the land and taken that into account. And as such, I think there's an opportunity for us to share any final thoughts now. And I'm happy to listen to our fellow councillors and anything that the staff might like to add that isn't contained in the paper. Kia ora.
Up to the floor. Questions?
Okay, so I was referring to the superior remote. Fund, very like that. One.
Reference to 1% increase, isn't it? Right.
On page 62, to proceed with new funding for flood risk management as consulted and to move funding forward 2 years for the modelling phase of the Kerikeri Waipuna flood. That's moving the funding forward. That's the food.
In any way, because it will be picked up because it's the big goal that is 5% rate increase. Stay at 1%. So it's spread over. Provision. And start the public. If you follow page three, what is the impression on your?
And
Yeah. Okay, so I've got it wrong.
So that is the convention report by Council McDonald.
Yeah, I've got it wrong. That's cool. Okay. I think.
All right, any other discussion from the floor? No, okay, so we've got two options here. We've got option one is to adopt the long-term plan, 2024 to 2034, including associated policies, strategies presented here for adoption. Option two, do not adopt the long-term plan, 2024 to 34, including associated policies, strategies presented. Start with recommended option one, so all in favour of option one?
I
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Oh, right, not the option. Is that correct? No, yes. Okay. All in favour of options 1 to 7?
recommendations 1 to 7. Yeah. It's recommendations 1 to 7.
Yeah.
Kei te tautoko ahau, ko Peter Lucas Jones tēnei.
So then we don't have to worry about options.
No,
Supporting document. Point 3, which is page 246.
I'd like to move that. Thanks. All three options. Did you get that?
Yes. You want to move all three? Just having a conversation before we carry it away.
Yep.
There was just a reminder administrative here in the document, and it relates to page 200 agenda in relation to the workload and charge out rates alone.
Sorry, Kyla. What was that page number again?
257. So that page in the fees and charges document, the daily charge rates for the company's workload. The magnified standby rate doesn't need to be there, and instead it should be the magnified workload, and that would be charged out at $181, and that was fully consulted on and very clearly in the council.
Just a word.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
The magnified standby rate and the magnified workload.
Okay, so you've got Rick has moved that he wants to take all three at once. Do we have a seconder for that? Marty? Righto, Rick?
I'm just look. I believe we've workshopped this. We've gone to public consultation on it. And yes, times are difficult, but I do believe that these charges are fair and well overdue. So that's why I'm willing to support all three. Thank you.
Are you seconded?
Yeah, second, I'm happy, well, thanks through, so.
Any other conversation from other members?
Thank you.
Okay, all right, all in favour?
Aye.
Against?
Kia ora.
E tautoko ana hau, kia ora.
To adoption of the rating policies, pertaining to the far north micro-economy districts, approve the policy on mission and postponement of rates on Maori freehold land. Item 292, sorry. Three recommendations here.
Can we just have the page number, please?
292.
Thank you.
Can move all three, Jack? Yes, sir. Good, Jack. Three, I don't see it.
This is very, very. And sticky.
Okay, we have workshop with, that's the, any other conversation? All in favour, say aye. Against?
Aye.
Aye.
Amy, 3,
Aye.
2, it's the next page.
I'd like to move this, please. I'm just trying to work out how many actual recommendations there are. I'm trying to look them up, but
Are you in a hurry, Rick?
no, I'm in a hurry to get these ones done. What
3,
did I?
Item 7.5.
Total recommendations were,
3 recommendations of all
yes, I'd like to recommend all of those to taken at once, thanks.
the second done for that. I'll just ask if Rick would like to speak first. Would you like to speak first on it, Rick?
Yes, please. Who seconded it? Sorry.
John seconded, and then Joe.
All right. Look, I just want to say that, I mean, obviously this is a carry on from 7.2. So, you know, this is the financial, I guess this is the financial result of what we just, by adopting the plan. And again, I think we've consultated, plenty of consultation on this. We've had in-house discussion. And again, I want to thank the staff for the work they've done on this. We've been at them to reduce the rate as much as possible, and they've come up with some great results. And I do want to again thank all the councillors for the discussion we had over this. I think we've come to a fair and reasonable rate increase, and it's a lot of money, but I do believe it's fair and given. And if we didn't do it this year, we would have to do it in the second or third year of the plan. So I believe we should be doing it now, and I fully support the increases and fully support the councillors for listening to the public consultation and including those two rates. So thank you.
Okay, Rick, John, and then Joe.
Just interested to go through or how they deal with. Right. That's good. Good, yeah, good. Basically, cool.
Bruce, would you like to?
Really? Carry on the one. Let's, yeah, we did also. Follow the whole way. I know.
Can you just explain why that is?
So with those ones, we basically based on the area of case value. We split out how much we want to
When we jump into the regional rescue service, is that
Yeah, that's fine. We don't have to. Thanks, Dan.
you don't have any. We
Okay, no other conversation? Joe, you had your hand up.
Yeah, I was clear for the one together. Fire reasons.
We've addressed that through the slide on the plan, and that's all we are required to do. So a self-imposed limit, and you are allowed to reach it, but providing the slide that you want to plan. That's what you've done, and already resolved.
Okay, so all in favour? Against?
I'm for it, obviously.
Okay, item 7.6.
Kia ora, kei te tautoko ahau, just for the record, please note my support for the resolution.
Thanks. People referred to that, Amy, she's, page 351.
Kia ora. In
Oh, yeah.
support as well. Kia ora. Apologies, the audio is a bit tricky. Kia ora.
Okay, page 351, the refinement of the governance structure, item 7.6. This report gives effect to the direction provided by council to refine its governance structure.
I'm very keen to move it again, but if somebody else wants to, I certainly want to talk to it. So there's 6 recommendations,
Okay.
7, 8, 9 there's 9 recommendations.
Second, John. Yep. 9 recommendations. Okay. So obviously we've got Joe, John, and then you, Rick, to speak on.
Yep. So who moved it? Jeff?
Joe.
Did I move it? I didn't pick that up.
You're just waiting for you to talk. Sorry. Joe was moved it, then John, and then you speak on it.
Perfect. Okay.
Joe is speaking at the moment.
So I'll start again, just like to, the process, council run the goal, come up with goals, for the regional council. I was trying to look out the rest of it too.
Okay, so we've got John. Okay, Rick, 2 in support?
Yes, I'm in support. Am I speaking now, am I?
Yes.
I couldn't quite hear you, Joe, but look, I just want to say that I want to again thank all councillors for the decisions that have been made on this. I believe we've come to a very and again equitable decision on the discussions we had, and I thank you all for your support. I'm really looking forward to the next 18 months going forward for this council, and I think we've built a strong team now, and I do want to get that message out to the public that we have a strong team and we're going forward for Northland. So thank you all councillors, and I really am looking forward to the next 18 months, even though I'm not in the room today. Thank you.
Any other conversation? All in favour? Aye. Against?
E tautoko ana hau pau nei te kaha. Kia ora tātou.
Okay, so on to page 355, item 7.7. It's Northland Forward Together, revised strategic collaboration document by Gerald Jones. We've got 3 recommendations here. Do we take them all 3 together, or have to move them? Or take one at a time? Okay, Jack. John? Okay, check.
Oh, no, I think it's all good. One of the things that's come up in our discussions with the MPs lately, and also, this is there was really quite, pronounced point at the meeting with, business leaders and company, what the company yesterday was. And it came from businesses that said, it's not that good in speaking and find it very frustrating. Which is basically, where's our agreed regional infrastructure? So I think this is part of it. So, but the task is not this sort of plan is effective.
Okay, John.
I think we've got to be mindful.
No other conversation, so all in favour? Against? Okay, passed. Very up to retrospective approval, local government electoral legislation for Maori wards. Page 376. Item 7.8.
What page, sorry?
376.
376, thanks.
Two recommendations here.
Yeah, we trashed it out.
All right, you've moved it, so do we have a second? Take the recommendations. Yeah. Kamala?
Seats.
I think this mission's already gone to. So it's already done, so all in favour? Aye.
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 Ai, e tautoko ana hau ko Peter Lucas Jones tēnei, kia ora mai anō tātou.
Well, second, I really got to go with it.
That's all right. That's all right. Okay, so page 393, 8.1. Oh, supplementary. Supplementary. With the response. It did come up on the start. Does anybody need time to read this, or does everybody take it as read? Yes, we can take 5 minutes if you want to read it. Yes, it's the receipt of the supplementary report with the response plan by Chris Taylor.
Which is not post office tradition. So I think it's like you, and then we'll.
That's right, the second.
I'll see.
Okay, John, we've got second, John. So we've got 2 recommendations, we'll take them as together, okay?
That subject to be changed. To do the right thing, so that's why we're going to get subject to. But I don't think that's necessarily the investment, I think, to do that kind of what we're doing.
So I think that the rest of the year has been.
That's true. So
I will. So I think, the second hand is called, but I think we're still got the ability to come back later. You're right, we're on this one.
Yeah, I'd like Don to come forward and speak on this. Don's been working with MPI. I had a discussion with John Welsh and MPI yesterday about it, so it's like Don to discuss.
Chair, we do appreciate, Councillor Robinson. The reality of this is that we may face delays from MPI that consider the proposal. They may choose to accept it on the basis of only under contract or some form of other obligation to us. And so there are risks here when we propose this, that we will face delays in maintaining the momentum we've got on Marquee Week, so that we will expend all of government funding by in July, and the contractor will have to demobilise, stand down, and there could be a considerable period of time before we're able to secure any new funding. However, as Councillor Craw suggested, there is a significant risk if the council was to front foot this regardless of an endorsement. And that is the consideration I think council must make.
Yes, so we have got the endorsement that part of the deal with the like those credit.
It's cold out there.
Correct, so we want the commitment that they will be funded for first money.
Any interest?
Well, no, we haven't included that, it's in the agenda, I think, it's simply like that, potentially.
Yeah, good possible.
And it was a couple of months, you're not.
Yeah. Talking to government, they do want to see local government some skin in the game at the moment, so this might be our cost. It could be worse, but we are showing innovative ideas of coming up, working with MPI, and I think it'll go a long way to show the commitment to the government that we are really serious about this. John Welsh would say that Christopher Luxon's response has been ways of support from councils on this issue, and we can prove that I've seen in our financial costs that I think we've put 125,000 ratepayer money into that. Like we corrected on those figures, but I think I'm sure so we've already committed to that. This is going to be another up to maybe 75,000. So, if the government was asked, we've actually committed at least 200,000, let alone bonds, wages.
You're right with that.
The model and
We estimated the total since the response began, approximately $1 million of regional council funds, including start funds and the operating funds that have been extended thus far.
So when we send this off to government, we need to outline that what we've already committed. And we can remind ourselves what commitments we've done.
Through you, Mr. Chair, can I take a direction from council about the next steps? Suppose that we do craft a letter, perhaps to the minister or to a director at MPI outlining, if should council determine support the proposal today to that effect and await their response
in front of the minister when we deal.
We do.
That's a direction we can put that as an action. Okay. All right. Rick or Lucas Jones, have got comments?
No, I didn't actually get the paper, but I didn't get that paper, but I've had an update from you, Jeff, so I'm very happy. Thanks with what's going on. So thank you.
All right. All in favour of taking two recommendations?
Yes.
Aye.
Kia ora, e tautoko ana hau.
Okay. Just go going one, which is the chair's report. Page 395. Oh, 393, sorry.
Are you moving that, Jeff?
That's just to be received.
Oh, received. Okay. Cool.
Over a second. Okay. So I have Rick as a move and Marty as a second.
Yep.
Okay, all in favour?
Right.
Against? Okay, we've got the Steve's report. Okay. Jonathan's not here, but no doubt Bruce can speak at this. It's quite a well written report. You get a lot of information out of this report. I actually really enjoy reading it. The deputy monthly updates, especially around our security issues. And thanks, Ruben, for letting us know about the conversation up and around long place. Right. Let's leave it in discussion.
Yep. I've got a question. Put my hand up.
Yeah.
Can I fire away?
Yes.
Probably can't answer it, Bruce, but I see. It's great to see Marine Reserves up there first, and so I gather the surveillance, the team is just really educating at the moment, are they? They're not. I see there's those 49 cases, vessels approached, 22 fishing in January, 10 diving. So it's just an education at the moment, is it? Even though it could be more, but it is education. Is that right, or?
That is correct. That's correct, Rick.
So it could be enforced. That's what I'm saying.
I think it says the general formal enforcement of the rules, which is expected to commence in or around September 2020.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Well, that's like convinced that I think that the result of that, that's a lot of activity. And it's quite you there. Or something. So I think this shows a much solid level of activity in the front. But they could, general sense could go up. If you think about criticism. So far, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I think Joe, I just one more comment about when John went to a meeting on Friday night and there was an award handed out. That he was surprised that we weren't acknowledged for two of the.
Yeah, well, one in particular, we were acknowledged. Engineering consultants.
Supervision.
Yeah, and that they recognise the innovation. The hospital. But I did notice that the Overtree Bridge is turning it for one of serious recognition. Egypt was the contractor, and I never acknowledged the bridge. Do I actually comment on your report? Yeah. Page 404. So after the page in the second on banks, second paragraph. 70 bags estimated at 205 kilograms of interior oxygen we removed water from the power on the municipal. Diet. The interior.
Don't want to come up? Please. That's it, did you have a question from?
Yes, I did. And common vectors and other lakes include eel fishing. In some lakes, believe it or not, we have vehicles being put in the lake for washing trailers and so on. And things that are used for recreation, including kayaks. Likely to particular, likely no, birds do not transport it. You would think that would be the case, but we have many lakes, many huge lakes that live without this aquatic weed in it, and plenty of birds like black swan and still traveling to the but they don't seem to transport. This is the state of mind marketing. Yes, makes for mother. Probably. There is a number of aquatic weeds that fall into those oxygen weeds, they recycle, and also that really aggressive aquatic weed called hornwood, which is in some of our far north lakes, which is again easily spread by people who might choose to use the lake and move between lakes with their gear or equipment. We do put out some publicity through events and advertisements and on our pest control hub, but there is no shortage of other education that could be done. It would take, of course, but I'm also, I think, confident that many of our hapu partners in places like the farm have actually we've shared some training together on the lake as well, and they are very aware of their networks. I think that's done a huge amount to increase the awareness and education of how dangerous it is to move these aquatic weeds between these systems.
Because of the results for the whole year, so we can take time to get back for the more favourable conditions. So it's going to take the whole year to show. So what we have done it's, and I think if you regularly on.
Claiming they're doing this well.
Yeah, we're waiting for the lots of work in the past. It's not a new issue. It's not something new. It's not like,
Okay, I'd just like to,
Just quick, that's the good one, how often is it?
all right, probably I can't afford it in my one.
I wonder whether there's, yeah, chance to put a flat here for that, so we can see it from a.
In future, we can have a think about how we might get a more deep dive. Why the extra details for the commission. That is probably.
Yeah.
Okay, that's going to take. If you like $10,
Yeah.
there's a couple of questions for Bruce that I have. The sale of the Waikerie, we're still getting the 500,000.
I believe so, Chair, it's supplying a. Survey.
Okay, so it's on conditional survey. That's fine. All right, now the emergency management, our new building, what is the timeframes around that? Design, start, or going out to contracts, or where are we?
From my very limited involvement, I know that it's been up for project exterior. And so it will be John and our side, you know, civil. Game. Right, I'm not being funny, but we'll come back to you. We'll actually get to you on the timeframes.
So a quick check. Yes, so currently what we're doing at the moment is starting up the various ingredients that we need, so the building needs, ground needs, and we can check on the operating costs. At the moment, we worked on this some time ago, implementations were the initial program brings through to completion. Soon as we've got the end agreement, and we can, we're going to try and run as much as but really the past moment
So 2.5 years for the job is very.
Oh,
Take completion, okay, sorry. Any other, or Lisa's here, any other questions? Down the civil things? Building? All right.
I've just got one more. Okay. I don't know if it was covered. I couldn't quite hear you, but Colin, John and I attended the Kaipara District Council submissions on a long-term plan, and I'm not up to date with what they actually decided and what we asked. Do we have an update on that? What did we get anything we asked for? That's what I'm asking.
Very much enough for it. My understanding is Copper has still got another month to stay before they release it.
And that's because of the three borders, I will now.
Okay,
Fine.
fine. I didn't know if they decided yet. That's all. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, no other comments? Oh, yes, check.
Christopher Collins, it's going to take 3 months at the overlay wastewater, remediation. Are you able to report on that yet, or still waiting for it?
Actually, thank you. Well, good news is they will resolve the recommendation.
That's the question.
Well, I used to be agreed with mediation, but more that. Resolve. So, we're going to for doing.
Yeah. So, thank you.
Well, the original discussion was for 3 years, so that was the truth. So that's what they're, which is 3 years. That makes it. And then, what you think of it.
They're going to be competent ranges with the other sort of experience that they're able to see.
Well, so interestingly enough, COVID wasn't something quite. And pipeline that was go through that. In the hearing process. So, it's difficult to what can why do people.
Okay, yeah, I'll just have a little thank you, for the attention to the city, the education program really is part of very well. So thanks for that. And also, our flood scheme. And power plant, where we're going to spot the side of the body. So, one little comment is on. It's like that's the rest of the people. Okay, with data or direct selling them or. Nothing for some like this. It's quite an achievement. And should result in us getting better the find that achievement. What we might think that. How we market every step. We know that the political level.
Right, so we sent a letter. I could share it to Fire District Council, and Farnell, outlining terms of reference, how we all want to work, because we're under threat that Fire District Council only signed up in long-term things, right, which is an election term, and the threat is that they can voice it out. So we tried to get them to accept the longer term, but the response was we're going to implement a long-term plan and that comes to the next council. So it's still not good. And we're concerned that Conrad District Council did decide to pull out, where does the responsibility? So we're trying to bring that risk down. Had an agreement, but that agreement failed last week. So we've just virtually been told, I know, Jack, to celebrate, I don't think we're in place to celebrate long term. because I think that this. Yep.
What's the, percentage? RBO rate, is there any slide on that?
Yeah, we went through the modelling that there's something between 40 and 50 and there, but it is just a model. The DNA evidence gave rise to, I believe, 25 individuals. However, they had offspring. What's been encouraging from the results of the 32 that have been taken, many of those were high and older. And so that's been encouraging, well on their way to target. But confirmation of the last year will be known as a result of that DNA evidence that we gathered from the gap.
There's a comment which the reference on full time secret process. Protection. But you're not taking that into direction, like you would like to have an article in what the local paper up there, you read it, just now, is that possible?
Yeah, I said that I think what is also powerful has been the community's response to those incidents, and perhaps their voices are stronger than what the in some cases. But we do know we can certainly create draft up an article because Seeker in particular are very competitive, and so they're able to survive low nutrient status of the forest. They're able to be lethal, and their degradation of forests is far greater than species like head. So there's that added risk there. We could certainly craft a media article.
Yeah, really, solid on for all the circumstances that the model we're finding fields of Devon or wherever.
I think a half a page from Don, whereas the meeting from next week, say, yeah, the local, I'm not hoping people. So actually, we just had a bit of good news from it. So,
yeah, it's just not confirmed that the white cherry was sold yesterday. Oh, good. So, yep, feels good enough.
yeah, particular. Okay. So the other thing is that we're speaking on behalf of Don, we have sent a letter on. Okay, inviting them up to a day of after starting off June the 5th. So that would be a good day, covering multiple aspects of what we do, with the new stock to combine some services. Right. Yeah. I'll talk to Shane Jones about that. We're waiting for a letter from Mr. McGill. I've forgotten his first name. He's in charge of the car fleet. Setting up what funding it is, and it sounds like there's 100 million available to start and 300 million. Might be any cheaper than what we can borrow. Right. So that is a bit of a threat for our community. They have to be targeted rate for it again, they might. Yeah. Yeah, yep. So yeah, the goalpost will change. Thank you. Okay, so we can, have everybody finished, all in favour?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, right, check the receipt of the committee minutes, item 9.1. 421. John, we vote. Okay. John. And as the joint climate adaptation committee, 7th May 2024, the regional transport committee, 2nd of April 2024, be received. Pretty straightforward. Just going over the minutes. Any notes in the minutes, Joe? No, it is mark of the page. Yep. John? Okay. All in favour?
Aye.
Right.
Against? Working party updates, page 433. 9.2. Need to drive a signal.
There's none of mine there.
So 433, working party updates.
I'm happy to move them, but there's none of mine there, so.
It's just covering Kaihu River Bridge.
Yeah.
Yep. I believe it is. John.
Okay.
The sandbag was moved and the side. We've got to need to understand what this means and what is that when you've got a storm surge, like fire and a flood, really cross section of the river. Low tide was really going to be so I mean, some usage. I do need a reason. Understand anything else that and is the gateway, if it's something that should go in the local paper. Cross section of the Next year's program. That's a tricky. Chair, Vice President. Chair, I'm unclear at the moment about total funding. But we know that they made a commitment to this person half of the amount that they removed from last year. So, but not the full amount. That would be I don't know that they removed 134,000. They gave us 74. Half of what we asked for. They're aware of it, so really, like Don was saying, we've got it on here. Do we need Don now starting to lobby for the funding to be reinstated? In the outlying areas, I can very hard. Really great doing the job. And we know our irrigation is at small site, providing that respraying is committed to and is carried out. So we as staff are, requesting that complete fund be reinstated. We could bring back council progress on that. I think, Jack.
I think it's really important because we may have reprioritize constantly, I guess. But in relation to dry move, did we that's right.
There has been sites that have been, I don't know, I know the right of there's been done there, and many small locations on that river at its headwaters have been completely eliminated.
Young forest, you can promote it for time, so you can get in.
I mean, it's extremely expensive to build
When make your plan come back.
We can come back to the area council on progress if they find out.
Right, okay. Right, all in favour?
Aye. Aye.
Ai, e tautoko ana hau, ko Peter Lucas Jones tēnei.
Right, so we've got public excluded now, 8 and 10 on 4, 3.
I'm happy to move us out of that.
And I'm happy to second Peter Lucas here.
Okay, so the need to. Yeah, all in favour?
Right.
Against?
I'm in favour for the record, please note. Thank you.
Confidential minutes. Confidential council. All three file. Minutes, confidential minutes.